Welcome to Statistic 1, Chapter 7, the normal distribution. Topic: the normal distribution. First of all, we will learn how to use abbreviation to represent a normal distribution. After going through the chapter binomial distribution, we know that the binomial distribution can be represented in this way. X, a random variable, it has a binomial distribution, and here's n, comma p. But for normal distribution, we have another way to represent the normal distribution. We have a random variable x. The symbol means that we have a distribution. Here, the word n represents for normal, this one for binomial, and this one mean that it is normal. For this one, you see the mean, here, either variant. This is how we represent a normal distribution. If we have something like this, we have x, this one normal 10 and 29. We know that the mean will be 10 and the square of the deviation, which is variant, equal to 29. Next, we'll learn how to solve a question about a normal distribution. Now, we will learn how to solve a question related to normal distribution. So, scale operator make a particular component for an enzyme. The company believes that the time taken to make the component may be modeled by the normal distribution with a mean of 95 minutes and a standard deviation of 4 minutes. Assuming the combination above is true, find the probability that the time taken to make one of the components selected at random was over 97 minutes, under 90 minutes, between 90 and 97 minutes. Now, to kickstart up, I want to draw a normal distribution curve to illustrate that for you guys to see more clearly. Here I have a normal distribution curve. This one. So because I have a mean of 95 minutes, so here is my mean, 95 minutes. Now let's start with my question. The first question, first of all, we have to calculate the z-score. Find the z-score. 97 minus, here's my 97, which is around here, 97. They wanted to find this area, probably that greater than 97 minutes. 97 minus 95, because 95 is the mean, over the standard deviation is 4, equal to 2 over 4, equal to 0.5. Use the formula if we want to find this area here, but in the score table, they provide this area, the area from the left of the 97. So we use the score table to find the probabilities of smaller in 97. So P of x greater than 7 equal to 1 minus phi of 0.5. Total area is 1. This area is phi of 0.5. So that's how we can find this area, equal to 1 minus 0.6915. equal to, we can find a number which is 0.3085, but in S1 paper you have to round up to 3 significant figure. So here's our final answer, 0.9, 3 significant figure. Moving on to the next question. Here, under 90 minutes. First, we have to calculate the z-score. 90, which is around here, 90 here. They wanted to find this area under 90. 90 minus 95 over 4 is a standard deviation, so minus 1.25. This one is a negative value, so how we can find? As I introduced you before, so here p of x smaller than 90 equal to phi of minus 1.25. But we cannot find in the z-score table, so we have to use our equation, minus phi of 1.25. 1.25 will be in here, somewhere here. When you use the z-score to find it down, so we have 1 minus 0.8944, but we have to round up, so my final answer is 0.106. Next one, find the one which is between this one here, 90 to 97. This one here, the green area, the green one. This area. We can have two ways to find this area. The first way, because we know this area, and the total area is 1, so we can find this area by taking 1. So p of 90 smaller than x smaller than 97 equal to 1 minus the area, we know that is 0.106 minus the area, which is 0.309, giving it a final value which is 0.586. I'm making a mistake in here. Do you know why? First of all, we are not allowed to use this number to find this one, because we have already rounded up into this number, so it will affect this number. So we have to use the raw there to find this one. We have to take 1 minus 0.1056, which is the result of this one, minus 0.3085, results in 0.5859. Luckily for us that this time, when we round up to 3 significant figure, it will be this one. So if we do it like this, in this case you would not get it wrong. But in some cases, if you get something like 0.5854, it will be round up into 0.585, which is not correct, so you will lose a mark for that. So please remember that we are not allowed to use the rounded number for calculation, we are only allowed to round them up at the end of the calculation. So the second way to find out the p of 90 greater than x greater than 97. We know this area is in between this area and 1 from 97 to 90, because when we use the score table, we know that all the value we can get, which are all to the left of the z values. So we take this area here and take another colors, yellow color here, from 97 here all the way up to here, this one here, this part. We use the z-score table, we can find this area easily. Like we did before, it's the phi of 0.5, this one. But now we want to calculate this part, and we also have this area we calculated it before, this one. So taking the areas of the yellow one minus the areas of the blue one, we can find the area of this part, which is this one. So now let's take a look. We have the area of the yellow one is the one, the phi of 0.5 equal to 0.6915 minus 0. The area is in here. We know that this area is 1,056, which is equal to 0.5859 round up to 0.15. This one, our final values. Here is the answer for this question.